Hi, welcome to From Strategy to Systems. I'm your host, Pierre Shields. This week, we're going to look at how small and medium-sized businesses compete with big businesses using AI tools. Big businesses have massive budgets, giant teams, and expensive technology. So how can a small and medium-sized business possibly compete? Well, the answer is AI tools. In this video, I'll show you how small and medium-sized businesses can punch above their weight using AI without breaking the bank. The reality is big businesses dominate because they have resources. They automate, they analyze, they optimize, they have psychologists on staff, they have all kinds of different people that they can use and consult with. So they can react faster than most small, medium-sized businesses can react. But AI is the great equalizer. It's cheaper, smarter, more accessible than ever. The problem is most small and medium-sized business owners don't know where to start. It's not obvious, of course. So small and medium-sized businesses need AI to level the playing field. So I'm going to show you a couple of prompts that I find super important for any small and medium-sized business. The first one is marketing and content creation. So AI tools like ChatGPT or Jasper write blogs, emails, and social posts in minutes. I use ChatGPT a lot. Jasper, of course, we hear all kinds of stuff. There's Gemini, there's all, flavor of the month. Let's take a look. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go look at the prompt that I created. So here we have a prompt that's kind of generic, where it says create a customer persona for a person who uses product or service, fit in whatever you want in there, from company, whatever type of company. So you can use one or both of these prompts. So what's going to come out, and we say, we also specify the persona should include the following items. So we want the basic demographics. We want their professional information. We want their business and personal goals. We want to know what their values and motivations are. We want to look at their challenges and pain points. We're going through this fast here because it's going to be more important for us to look really at the results. We want to see their buying behavior. We want to know where they're getting their information from, and we want to know what their brand affinities are. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and modify our document a little bit. The product I'm looking for is I bought myself a gym, and I want to know what kind of people come to my gym and why they come to my gym and how I can reach them, what their fears are, what their motivations are, what their goals are, and so on. So here we go. I didn't really buy a gym. So we copy the entire document. Then we go and we copy it into ChatGPT. Scroll down here, you'll see the whole text is there. We click on our little happy run button, and now we're going to see what comes out. So I skipped ahead a little bit too far. Let's go back. So here we have basic demographics: name, Alex, the gym enthusiast; age, generation, 32; gender, male; location, Sherbrooke; marital family status, married; one young child; education level, bachelor's. What's really cool is you can generate as many personas as you think you need, and you'll see how the recommendations change. For example, for the gym, you'll have a persona that wants to lose weight. You can create a persona where they want to gain muscle mass. So then we have the professional information. Professional information, he's a marketing manager. His industry is technology. The company he works for is a medium-sized company, and so on. Let's go move a little bit. This is what becomes more interesting to me. His business/personal goals. So short-term objectives are to lose 10 pounds and build muscle tone, improve stress management and energy levels, find a gym community for accountability. ChatGPT is not perfect. It's going to put some information here that's not necessarily the right thing, but we have to use our critical thinking, and we also have to use our experience to see what's right and what's not right. I don't think ChatGPT will send us erroneous information unless the prompts are really just not specific enough. Long-term ambition: maintain a consistent fitness lifestyle despite work, family obligations, improve cardiovascular health and avoid burnout, possibly train for a half marathon or powerlifting competition. Okay, so now you're going to write this down also. When somebody comes in and these are the objectives that they have, you're going to make a note to get them into a half marathon or a powerlifting competition. Okay, next thing. Success metrics. So what are the success metrics for our client or for our persona? Training at least 3 times per week, improve sleep and energy, visible progress in strength, fitness levels, track, blah, blah, blah. So tracked via app or smartwatch. So these are people that are looking for technology. This all exists today, nothing too complicated. You don't want to have overkill, but you want to look slick. What are their values and motivations? What drives them? So performance, personal health, balance between work and life. Core values are quality coaching, efficiency, results, consistency. Emotional triggers, fear of losing progress or regaining weight. That's okay. You address these fears. On your website, FAQs, that's where you go and address these things. Or when you start creating your website and you're marketing your services, your products, you want to answer the fears as quickly as possible. Here's another emotional trigger: excitement about achieving personal bests. Well, maybe that's something also to put in there. Tracking personal bests on your website for each one of your clients. Pride in being a good role model for their child. Fantastic. Challenges and pain points. Okay, so barriers to success would be busy schedule, balancing family and demanding job. Of course, we understand. Childcare logistics and motivation dips during winter. Yes, it does. And that's why you look at this and you think, you know what I'll do? I'll make sure I'll automate emails that I send out regularly to my clients, just to make sure they're feeling good and they're in their right headspace. And of course, I'll do it with AI automation. Frustrations: overcrowded gyms during peak hours. Oh, okay, I'll take that another advisement. Confusing class schedules or lack of flexible bookings. Well, essentially, probably what's best is getting yourself a online booking system. Not enough personalized guidance. Okay. So what we're going to do at the gym is we're going to offer personalized coaching or just general coaching, depending on what the objectives are. And for the personalized coaching, we'll add another cost to that. Fears: wasting money on a membership they don't use. Again, let's take a note of that, and we want to keep them motivated, and we're going to send them out those emails. Getting injured for poor form or overtraining. This is something you have to, as a gym owner, this is something that you have to take under advisement. It's pretty important. Not seeing results and losing motivation. Well, not seeing results, that's impossible. If you're going to the gym, you're working out regularly, and somebody's helping you train, you're going to see results. Losing motivation, that once again, sending out emails. Oh, and you also, you want to positively reward anybody who comes through the door. So when you're present in your gym, you say hi and how are you doing, and you chat. You talk about form. You talk about the powerlifting. You talk about the next competitions, and you chat. Buying behavior: where do they research? Well, they go to Google reviews, Instagram fitness accounts, YouTube trainers, friends' recommendations, information sources, and their brand affinities. Customer service: AI chatbots and CRM give 24/7 support without hiring extra staff. So you're saving not only money, but you're also sure that the answers are consistent across time. Let's take a look at an example. Okay, for this next example, we're going to tell ChatGPT that, so here, you are a helpful, empathetic customer service assistant for Nike. Yeah, nobody's getting sued here today. We're going to change the name. Always greet the customer politely, listen carefully to their questions before answering, provide clear step-by-step solutions in plain language. If the customer is upset, acknowledge their frustration and reassure them. Encourage them to contact human support if the issue is complex. Always close with a polite, firm thank you. So we click on our happy little enter button. And it answers by saying, hello, you've reached Shields Digital Services Support. I'll be your helpful, empathetic assistant, ready to listen carefully and give clear step-by-step solutions. If your issue is complex, I can also point you to a human specialist. How can I assist you today? So perfect. It's confirming exactly what we gave it in the prompt. So I'm going to go and enter that I haven't received my order in a little while. So my prompt is, hi, my order hasn't arrived yet, and it's been over a week. So there's very generic information that can be sent to a customer even without having their tracking number. So the very, very first thing it does is it gives me an overview. Hello, I'm sorry to hear your order hasn't arrived yet. That must be frustrating. Let's work through this together. And then it'll give me the number of points we can go through. Check your confirmation email, track your shipment, verify shipping address, allow a small buffer, contact support if still missing. Well, that's good, but I find it's lacking detail. So I should have put more details wanted in the previous prompt. And now I get, this is nicely broken down. Confirm your order, couple of points, review the estimated delivery time, track your shipment, double check the shipping address, allow a short buffer, and escalate if needed. and the information to escalate is there and who you can get in touch with and so on. And then ChatGPT, funny enough, says, would you like me to draft a ready to send email template for you so you can, so all you need to do is fill in your order number and hit send? That's always interesting. So of course I told it, yes. And here's what we get. So we get an email template. Subject, order not received, order number, whatever gets inserted there. Hello, Shields Digital Services support team. I placed an order on insert order date here, and so on and so on and so on. And that I send off to the customer, and they can just fill it in and send it back to our customer, to our humans in customer service. Pretty cool. Data and analytics. So tools like Google Analytics and AI dashboards turn numbers into decisions. I'm going to show you something that's absolutely amazing. Check this out. So this is absolutely mind-blowing, this part. So here I went to get some data from from another YouTube channel. Basically, I just upload the information, or excuse me, I download the information from my analysis that comes with YouTube, and I dump it into an Excel spreadsheet. Then I take my wonderful little Excel spreadsheet and I put it right into ChatGPT. And when I dump it there, I ask it the following questions. Well, first I put in analyze, and then I thought, okay, I'll also add, is there anything interesting? In a couple of seconds, all kinds of stuff came out, which is really neat. Overall channel performance, top performing videos, revenue observations, daily trends, you name it, all kinds of stuff. So again, absolutely mind-blowing. Throw some Excel spreadsheets in there and just get it to analyze and ask it, is there anything that stands out, anything that's interesting? Operations and productivity. AI scheduling, invoicing, and automation tools save time and money. Once again, this is your super assistant. Small and medium-sized businesses can't outspend big businesses, but with AI, they don't have to. You can use smart tools to do more with less. How often have we heard that? And focus your time on what matters most, so serving your customer. If you're a small and medium-sized business, you don't need $1 million budget to compete with giants. You just need the right AI tools. So download my free 10 prompts every owner needs checklist in the description. Subscribe for weekly insight on digital strategy and AI tools. And check out my next video, ChatGPT for Business, 10 prompts every owner needs. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and share. Please like and share with somebody you think would find this interesting.